right, folks. Well, it is September 21st. Going back at it here again this evening. Heading off down in here into the deer woods. Been kind of a slow start this season for me. I know that we've had some good luck. Matt got that nice 7-point opening evening on his own property, and then Rocky and Dusty was together filming and scored that doe on Saturday. So I don't have any shooters on camera, so I've been a little bit reluctant. This evening is a little bit of overcast, and one of the coolest evenings of the summer. We had a season. We had a rain yesterday, so I'm going down here to check out this area that I haven't been to in a few years. Satellite imagery shows that a good portion of it has been logged out, so I'm going down here on a little bit of a scouting mission and hopefully be able to set up for a little bit later in October, or even just kind of be able to scratch it off the list. So anyway, we got high hopes and big expectations for this season. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and stay tuned with us. All right, folks, well, my fears were realized. I hiked down the spot, check it out. He had been completely logged. So, you know, I went ahead and took the time to pack out my tree stand. I did do a little bit of scouting around down there, and there was some nice deer trails, but again, the whole reason why we have hunted that in the past had been completely logged. So I did that in a little bit of a hurry to kind of salvage the evening. I don't have quite the setup for plan B, but I'm going to give it a little bit of thought and see what we can do. So stay tuned with this.
Backyard mess, but I can't believe I pulled it together just to get in the tree stand. Basically hiked the tree stand out and hiked it into a secondary location. It is 6 o'clock, so I'm glad I got here early. But beautiful location. I'll give you a pan around. This is where I've taken this exact tree. Was a tree I took that opening day archery 8 in 2013, my best archery buck. There's been times where I've seen a bunch of deer here. I think 20 was the most I've seen in one night. And then there's nights where I don't see anything, but the wind is right. It was a spur of the moment call. I hiked in the stand, got up in here. I didn't spook anything, but the wind's right. It's cooling off. I'm gonna get settled in here. Hopefully we'll have some deer movement coming through here in just a little bit. I'll give you a pan around, you can check it out. Alright, it is 6:40, so about 30 minutes till sunset. Man, it's just a beautiful evening. It is a bit breezy, but then it'll go dead calm. It definitely feels like one of those magical nights that it could just come together. I'm just expecting to see a deer at any time, so I mean, I'm trying to keep it real quiet, but man, a beautiful evening. I can't believe I haven't seen a deer yet. I did get in here a little bit late, but the wind is a little bit swirling. But I've seen them come from all directions right through here, so I'm just kind of keeping my head swiveling back and forth. You know, when you expect them to come in this direction, they'll come in from this direction. So anyway, definitely having fun. Definitely thankful to the good Lord for being able to get out in God's creation. Man, I'm hoping to see some deer this evening, though. A little bit of buck action.
right, folks. Well, man, it was just a beautiful evening out here on Missouri public property. I did see that one doe slinking through the thick, so first deer of my season. But man, no bucks and no other deer that I seen. Anyway, hey, I definitely, pushed forward, relocated that stand, had a sighting there in that spot, so I may come back one morning a little bit later in the season. But anyway, thanks again. See you next time.
All right, folks. Well, figured I'd go ahead and do this interview while I was walking in. I got a good little walk. It's about 1,000 yards in here. It's a good hike, though. I mean, it's not bad or anything, but it's my second time hunting this location. The first time I was here, I hiked in the tree stand. It was a beautiful, beautiful spot, beautiful evening that night, but I did see a doe. I've had luck in this spot, and usually it's in, opening day, opening weekend, and then it kind of gets pressured. So I've seen deer before where she came out. So my plan here this evening was to go ahead and just make the move, double down in this area and move deeper in to where I've seen her. My hopes is here this evening we'll catch a buck doing the same thing. I'm buck hunting tonight. Anyway, that's the plan. Remove this stand, hopefully get set up. It's about 73 degrees right now. Squirrels running around. It's supposed to be down to about 65. So, anyway, let's see what happens. Stay tuned with us. Alright, here's my kill tree. Killed the nicest archery buck out of that tree. There's a big 8-point right over there, 39.9 yards. Just came running through this area. It was opening day of 2013. The ground kind of slopes off down that direction. I'm gonna leave this here for now and move down there and see if I can find a tree next to this trail where I've been seeing these deers over the years. So let's see what happens. Alright, well, this looks about right. Look at this little creek, little dry creek, leads to this other creek. They've been crossing right there by that second dark tree right there. They've been coming from that direction. I think if I get out here in the open a little bit more and get a shot towards the thick versus getting in the thick and shooting in the open. I'm not sure. Scout it out for just a minute and see what I can find. Alright, I think I'm going to get with this tree right here. Needs a little bit of trimming, but not too bad. I'll give you a pan around real quick. Alright. That last doe I seen, she came right here and walked past that dark tree right there I showed you. My tree stands about 150 yards that way. I'm going to drop my pack and we'll pick up my tree stand, get back in here, get the camera gear set up. Hopefully we'll have a buck. Try and do the same thing. The trail's just over there about 300 yards. Hopefully he'll head up this trail right in front of me. So see what happens. Let's get set up. 12:48 in here still in plenty of time. Man, this is a good looking area. It's not quite as open as where I was, but I'm just going to focus in one direction. I am going to keep my ear out for behind me and be looking, but mainly I'm planning on just, just a front and side quadrant, basically. That's where I'm going to keep my focus at. So anyway, I'll give you a pan around, check it out. It is 6 o'clock. The wind is doing a little bit of swirling. It's hitting me in the back a little bit more than it was when I first got in the tree. A little bit more in my back for the direction that I'm facing, to be real honest with you, than I'd like. But still, you never know. I mean, with all the way that the land is formed, and this edge here, I mean, there's got to be some deer coming through here this evening, and you just never know which direction they're really going to come from. But I'm expecting they're going to come from out in front of me and cross and then hook right towards me. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen, but hopefully that wind dies back down. It's supposed to be blowing me in the face. Anyway, beautiful evening in the woods. All right, get back at it.